Well, after a slow start, things are really picking up for the new kids on the block here in North Texas. While their first team is fighting for a playoff spot, the Academy boys are looking for a third win on the bounce, while their opponents are rooted to the bottom, just one match in. Good evening to you all, and welcome to this presentation of UPSL Premier Division Soccer. It's an away match on paper for FC Dallas Academy against NTX Legends FC, but it'll be played on home turf for the Academy at Dr. Pink Stadium here in Frisco. On behalf of Vader Media, my name's Danny Catula, and it's a pleasure to provide live soccer from the Texas North Conference of the UPSL Premier Division this evening. Again, FC Dallas Academy facing off against NTX Legends. There you see the gap between these two. Keep in mind, North Texas Legends only having played one this season. However, they were goalless in that one. They lost 4-0, and those 4 goals they gave up were against Racing Dallas. Those are the only 4 goals that Racing have scored in all 3 of their contests this season. So a less than auspicious start for the home team on paper, but the away team by proxy, just by the way that they're playing at Dallas's home stadium. By all I can tell, all matches that FC Dallas play this season will be at their home stadium here in the complex of Toyota Stadium, where the FC Dallas first team calls home. They're over in Philadelphia today, by the way. We'll give you updates on that one as the match progresses for those of you who are interested in the FC Dallas match in MLS as well. But you see the teams heading onto the pitch in this UPSL contest. First ever season for FC Dallas Academy. After a slow start, they lost against Foro SC, the best team in the conference for a while now. They struggled in that opening match. Ever since then, things have gone swimmingly. It's been a solid start ever since then. 2 straight wins. They've got a positive 4-goal differential, sitting in second of 10, just below that Foro SC side. And that is pretty much how things are going. It's a really well-known academy. They've been strong for a long time. You see them to the right of your screen in the red. We'll take a break. National anthem, and on the other side, starting lineups and opening kickoff here on Vader Media. Don't go away. Alright, anthem is over and finished. That'll bring us to the starting 11 for both sides. Apologies in advance for the NTX side. We don't have a whole lot of information. We're working with what we have. We can give you the starting 11 completely for Dallas Academy. The story here, a completely different team from a few weeks ago. Last time we had Vader Media coverage for you against Koppel FC. None of these guys were on the bench in the starting 11 anywhere. So interesting to try and figure out where they came from. Here they are, though. Goalkeeper is number 32, Victor Gomez. Left to right, the back line should be Adrian Anguiano, Gabriel Ibarra, Luke Schreiner, and Cristian Gallo. In midfield, the holding midfielder should be number 42, Mason Grimm. Ray Marquez and Daniel Barran will make up the more attacking options in that midfield triangle. And up 3, it's a typical 4-3-3 fashion. Up front, we're expecting the striker to be number 36, Stetson Buttrell. On his left should be Anthony Ramirez, and Jared Salazar is on the right. That's the 11 for FC Dallas Academy, led by Tyler Harmon. And looking on the other side of things for North Texas, unfortunately, all we really have is first names, so we can give you those at least. In goal, it will be actually a number 32 also, interestingly enough. So both teams are going to use a goalkeeper wearing the number 32. I can't tell you I've ever had a match where both goalkeepers wore that number, but Juan Pablo is in goal for NTX Legends. Left to right, the back line is another back line of 4. Christians on the left, Alexis and Rosendo are the center backs. Rosendo will wear the number 0, strangely enough. Cody is the right back today. In midfield, Nahum is the defensive midfielder. Aris and Damien are in midfield alongside him. Jack wears the number 16. Stanley wears the number 6. They should be the outside wingers today. Miller is the forward. He'll wear the number 19. And again, don't have last names for you. Wish we did. North Texas Legends in the gray. They're going to move from left to right on your screen. Going the other way, it's Dallas Academy in that famed red, blue, and white that they've been sporting since the early 2000s. They were Dallas Burn for a while, changed to FC Dallas about midway through that first decade of the 21st century, 06, 07. Ever since then, they've been FC Dallas, one of the founding members of MLS. Much newer on the block of the UPSL. It's their first season, and we'll see how the young boys get on against NTX Legends. The Legends would love a first result of the season. We're underway to see if they get it. FC Dallas and NTX Legends. Glad you're with us. Again, Danny Catula, my name, and we're glad to have you with us on this Vader Media presentation. Well, nearly a really bad giveaway, but they are going to lose it in the end. Having the ball for a moment was Marcus. We'll move it out to the right. That's where Christian Gallo will have it. This is a team, FC Dallas, is really going to want to use their wingbacks. If the last match was any indication, they like to get forward quickly. It's that modern style, isn't it? You see it in MLS. You see it at the highest levels of Europe as well, where those outside backs really aren't being called to only defend. They're almost midfielders in a sense. Even if you're playing a traditional 4-back formation, those outside backs are really wing backs. They're going to get forward a lot, be expected to contribute in an attacking sense as well. This is also a Dallas team that's going to hold a lot of possession. For Legends, you imagine the name of the game is to be patient, to pick your moments on the counterattack. That's the kind of the scenario that they'll need to undergo if they're going to find their way to a positive result today. They're going to have to absorb a lot of pressure. It'll be tiring for that back line. Of course, it could surprise us. That's only the tactic we're imagining they'll use. Here's Luke Schreiner. He's more on the left side of defense than a center back. Of course, those outside backs are getting forward as well. There's a long ball through, and it might link up here on the left side. This could be something. It's really nicely defended. Gallo comes all the way back, makes a play. Interesting decision to spray it out wide by Victor Gomez. He knew he couldn't pick it up. Marquez gets another touch. Tall figure there in midfield. There is a lot of height really on both sides. A lot of these sides in the UPSL don't have this much height to call upon. We'll see which team can utilize it more effectively. It'll be interesting to watch battles on corner kicks, set pieces. Anytime headers could come into play. Could be a real chance for NTX to have more of a level playing field. On paper, it is a more talented, more successful FC Dallas side up to now. It's a good switch of play, isn't it, from Schreiner? On the ball for now. And Giano, I believe. Ibarra. Back to Schreiner. Schreiner. A couple of touches. Now finally challenged. Plays it centrally. Marquez slipped a ball through, and it was really well defended. Had to be. But they just can't clear it away. NTX look a little bit concerned. Having trouble getting the ball out of their own end. Dallas will apply this trademark high pressure. Quickly becoming known for it in the Texas North Conference. Again, only their first year, still establishing their brand of football. Playing the way they want to play. That one just a little bit long for the run of Cody. He's the right back, remember, so again, it's probably two teams who will look to... Was that a throw-in from all the way back there? They're going to count it from the concrete over there. It was thrown in, and because they're going to allow that, FC Dallas will be allowed to continue on. Easy batter. Switched out left. Already seen a few touches. As Luke Schreiner. He'll see it again. Here's midfield, and he likes this switch of play. You understand why he's chosen it this time. It's a really good ball out there. And it'll be played backwards after all that. Marcus. Looking to switch. He'll find Schreiner. Really want to use this left side. It's a good ball through. Again, well defended that time. Looking to pick it up was Anguiano. He is the left back today, but he is so far forward. almost playing like a winger. We'll see where this one goes. It'll be NTX ball at the end of things. 4 minutes gone, into the 5th minute now. No score, FC Dallas with all the pressure so far. No clear chances yet coming out of them. Maybe not quite the touch Schreiner wanted. Of course, in that area, you just want to clear it away and let your defense recover. I think he would have liked to control it a bit better, though. Gone out of the reach of anybody to find it. It is gated in here. You see some of the other soccer pitches on this complex. We're on the north side of what further south is Toyota Stadium, home of the first team. And of course, this FC Dallas Academy, I mentioned it a moment ago, very, very prestigious. And it is one of many MLS academies that have joined, especially in the past couple of seasons. And it seems like FC Dallas taking full advantage, using a few different age groups again. Before it was a lot of the U19s, a lot of U17s as well, who were participating, making up this starting 11. And now it's all different guys, so you wonder if maybe it's a different age group. Well, how about this? This is a great chance, nearly chipping the keeper. It's a really nice save at the end of things. Not to leave his post. Juan Pablo is there. That was an excellent through ball over the air. Beat most of the defenders, but Juan Pablo there to pick it up. One ball through the air past midfield. It's back into no man's land, and that long ball would have been offside. But Miller let it go. So it might have been Stanley over there. It's moved out to Jack Schreiner once again. Sorry, Luke Schreiner, I should say. My apologies. Schreiner, where it came from. It's Mason Grimm back there. Defensive midfielder is where he was listed to be playing tonight, but he's almost playing more as a center back. This long ball almost causes trouble for the Legends' defense. Able to deal with it, though. Juan Pablo has looked comfortable. Long ball was kind of missed there. There's a foul in midfield. Goes against Grimm, who had moved up a bit. Sees the quick foul, and it is a Legends free kick. This one moved to the right. Well, there are numbers here. Maybe a chance for Legends to break away. We'll have to take advantage of these moments. Cody with it. Play backwards. Cody again. Nice turn, and he could be in here. That was Harris. And it'll go all the way through, though. To Dallas's goalkeeper. First time we mention him, Victor Gomez. Imagine he will have a little bit less to do than his counterpart in the NTX goal, just the way that things have gone so far. Very early on, though. So much could change. Such is this sport. Football, a fickle game many times. Schreiner back to Gomez. Returns the favor. Schreiner again. Lots of space for him to possess. Pick out passes from his post on the left side. Switch now. Gabriel Ibarra. Right side. Gallo centrally to Marquez. Couple of touches. Schreiner wanted it, but played through the center instead. Not much space, but they thread the needle. And now it will go to Schreiner. A little bit advanced. Risk pays off. Little touch to Marquez. He wants to go forward again. He'll see it one more time. Dallas patient, but with an attacking intent. You can see it. Grimm sent it forward. But NTX, for their part, I mean, to their credit, doing a very good job of just kind of forcing Dallas away, especially once they get on the dribble. In these situations, they're not really being allowed to turn when they're facing their own goal. They have to go backwards again. Now here is a turn, Marquez. Can he break through? No, it's a really good interception. Legends could try and break. Nope, immediately stopped. Excellent defending. And it'll be switched to the right side. Gallo. Maybe he wants to come inside. He's got some space. Beats one guy. Couldn't get past a second. And it is cleared away. Should be out for a Dallas throw. It is. Well, you saw Gallo really trying to take on defenders. We haven't seen that much in these first 10 minutes. A lot of possession for Dallas. Some good passing. But NTX not allowing the dribble to penetrate particularly well. Gallo with one exception there. Cleared away again. Dallas will get another throw, and NTX thought it might have taken a straight touch. Thrown in. And that's Anthony Ramirez. Schreiner. Mason Grimm. Nice switch of play. And out there to receive it is Anguiano. Did he keep it in along the goal line? Assistant referee says yes. So still in the area, still dangerous for Dallas. Backwards for Grimm. 40 yards away. Schreiner. Quick pass. It wasn't a great pass. Marcus. Little give and go. Oh, and it's just too long. A little bit too far central as well. And so nothing doing. Good idea, though, on the give and go pass from Rey Marcus. 10th minute, nothing doing. No score in this one. Dallas Academy and NTX Legends are deadlocked. Remember, Legends haven't scored all season. They just had the one match that they've completed so far. They were supposed to host Dallas Deportivo earlier on in the season, and that one got postponed. Not sure when that one is going to be played, but later on, of course. So they've just played the one against Racing Dallas, and again, that was not their biggest success, a 4-0 loss. NTX, they've been in the league for a while. It's their 8th season, as a matter of fact, joined back in spring 2020. One of few UPSL clubs who hasn't taken a season off over that long of a period of time. Usually you'll see a team take a spring or a fall off just to regroup. This team hasn't done that. Well, to be fair, they haven't had a whole lot of success. The best they've ever finished was that very first spring 2020 season for them. They finished 3rd out of 5 teams, and since, of course, the league has grown quite a bit, haven't really finished any higher than mid-table. Season ago finished 6th of 9, 7th of 9. The year before that in fall 2022. Never made the national playoffs. Couple of headers back and forth. NTX win the battle for now. It's Cody. Ball through the air. This could be dangerous. Couple players in gray. And it is a high kick there. Could have also been offside. Can't quite see the linesman. And if he raised flag either way, ball's back underway. Dallas let off the hook a little bit. There were a couple of players in a dangerous position for NTX. But all's well that ends well for Dallas Academy. Grimm outright. And it's Ibarra. Side Gaijo, Grimm. And now it's Ramirez. Weathers a challenge. That ball's intercepted. And trying to make up for his mistake with Schreiner, he couldn't do it. Oh, but the communication was not where it needed to be. A couple of NTX players not on the same page, so the chance is squandered. 13th minute. Gaijo. Ibarra forward. Marcus. He goes down. Referee says no foul. We'll keep playing anyway. Schreiner. That's Grimm. Ibarra back to Grimm. Gaijo. He's got a central option. It was Ramirez. Instead goes backwards, finds it again. To the right side. Gaijo backwards. And this is Grimm. He's really just filling any space that a defender leaves when he goes forward. Mason Grimm. Playing the 6, but really going anywhere defensively that he's needed. Couple of decent passes. Schneider. Precision, the possession, it's on point for Dallas, but they just can't convert it into a chance. Here's a shot out of nothing. Mason Grimm hit it, and it was always a tough ask for it to find the target. So if you get another look at it, it never seemed particularly close, but maybe it just will invite NTX to come out a little bit defensively, pressure the ball a bit more, open some passing lanes. I think that's the idea of having it go from there. Kind of planting the idea on the defender's head. As a center back myself for a few years, it always kind of makes you think, it makes you communicate a little bit more to your midfielders to say, hey, I don't care if it was on target or not, we can't allow that shot to come in. And it just kind of changes the way you defend a bit. There's a long ball through. A couple of players there for Dallas, and it might fall really kindly. Excellent defensive intervention. Will we see a foul? We will. It goes against Dallas. Referee adjudicates in favor of the defender. think it's the right decision as well. Hopefully we'll see it again on the replay. Nearing a quarter hour gone. Nothing doing as of now. Well, I might not get a replay of this one. It looked, though, live, like we had the Legends player get there first. Ah, well, ask and you shall receive. We'll see it one more time. This touch was just a little long, and yeah, he's reaching to get it there that time, and he just doesn't get there in time. From that view, it looked like Stetson Buttrell, whose name we haven't called a lot. They just haven't gotten the ball forward enough. FC Dallas to their main man up top. But he does just get to the player a little bit late. Doesn't win the ball. It will be a foul every time. Well, the tricky back heel is going to work out for now. And we have a foul, so it will be an FC Dallas free kick. Tricky dribbling there from Buttrell, who came over to the left wing to possess for a moment. And now we're going to see Anguiano. I'm not sure. I don't think they've decided who will take this free kick. A couple of players around it. And it's backwards in the end. For Schreiner, he plays Grimm, and it's Lopez. Ibarra. Gabriel Ibarra. Cristian Gallo. Ibarra again for Grimm. He'll launch that one out to the left, and it didn't really have much purpose, that pass. And NTX finally make Dallas pay. Holding onto the ball nicely for now was Miller, but he lost it eventually. This one's through it. It looks onside for now. How about this? Could this be a chance? Shot comes in. It is a nice save. Juan Pablo covers it up. He really needed to be alert that time. Wasn't the best of positioning, but a lot of pace on that one. Definitely needed saving. Best chance of this one early on. We at minute 17. That came out of nothing. NTX were finally possessing a little bit in the attacking third and kind of switched off defensively, I think. Now here come Dallas. They'd like to get that opener. They were close a moment ago. Anguiano. Anguiano has options. Plays it back. And losing out on it was Daniel Barran. Another name we haven't called much. Little back heel attempt. Blocked. Boomerang back to him. Here's Schreiner. Grimm. Moves it to the right. Switched out farther out there. And they'll recycle and try again. Ramirez. For Gallo. Here's Ibarra. Defender's getting a lot of touches on the ball, which in a sense is a good thing for Dallas. They've got possession. They're keeping things safe and secure. There's not much threat going the other way because they just haven't seen the ball like Legends haven't. But I think for Dallas, they'd like to be a little bit more potent, get themselves in some better attacking situations. That's just a poor touch. It will go off of Legends. North Texas will concede a throw-in. Dallas trying to unlock this Legends back line. Unsuccessfully so far, the attempts. Ibarra. And turn it back outside, Gallo. That's Barran. Back where it came from. Switch of play. Schreiner. Grimm to his left, he'll play it to him. Some Grimm. That's out to the left, back to Schreiner. He'll skip Marquez and go straight to Ramirez. That one is intercepted. Pick back up. Possession, now Rey Marquez does have it. Right side, Ibarra. Marquez again. Looking to his right, he'll play that way. Backwards to Ibarra again. Schreiner. Grimm. Centrally. Nice touch to open the play. And it's just over the head of the awaiting Jared Salazar. Just didn't have the heights to get to that one. Not sure what he would have really done anyway once he got to that header. He'd been able to make contact well. That's not the best of clearances from the goalkeeper, Juan Pablo, and this could be a chance. Goalkeeper's back in position, but a shot could come of this. The shot does come in! Oh, and it's nailed into the upper right corner. That's a beautiful finish. Goalkeeper's right. He couldn't get there in time. No chance. Beautiful opener. And he's hardly reacted. I mean, he hasn't taken a run-up at all. I mean, he just took one step, launched it with his right foot, inch perfect placement, and there's your opener. Voila. Look at this, it just falls for him perfectly. He knows what to do with it. You know that Stefan Butell has done that in training a few times. Butell has the opener with one of his first contributions all night long. And in 20 minutes, it's Dallas 1, NTX 0. And Stetson Butell is the one who's on the board. Just kind of fell to him. I don't even know if it was a purposeful pass. The attacker just kind of lost the control of the ball, and now you see red shirt streaming forward. You just wonder if this could turn into an ugly scoreline pretty quickly. Floodgates could be opening. Along the goal line, that is over the goal line. And so it's out for an NTX goal kick. And if you're NTX, these next 10 minutes or so, you just got to really dig in and survive. You can't concede a second one. That puts you in a world of trouble. If you dig yourself a hole of 2 or more goals, against FC Dallas especially, it's just so problematic. Bad giveaway. Speaking of problems, this is played across to the center. It's open, goal again. Oh, and he squandered it. How on earth has that one been missed by Anthony Ramirez? It was a beautiful pass across the face of goal. Can't ask for a better scoring chance. Butell scored from a similar position a moment ago. Not so with Anthony Ramirez. He will be left to rue that wasted chance. Great job by Grimm, though, to win the ball back. Poor pass from Legends, but Grimm's in the right place at the right time. Knows what to do with it, gets it across goal, and well, now FC Dallas are going to have their turn to give it away. Yeah, but that's the difference. Legends just don't have enough guys forward to really challenge in front of goal. Played out to the right, and look how much space there is now. NTX forced out of their hidey hole defensively. Could a cross come in from here? It's tricky dribbling. Pass beats one defender. Still on this right flank. Looks like Gaijo. Switch through the air. Schreiner. Safe play. Still space for Schreiner. He tried to nutmeg his opponent that time. It didn't come off. Defender was ready for it. That's a foul as well on Schreiner. I think he just grabbed the jersey. Not sure if it was Cody that time whose jersey he grabbed. Well, trying to direct traffic. They'll move it out to the left wing now. It's like Jack out there. Through ball. Is it offside? It won't matter. It is well claimed by Victor Gomez. So now here's Schreiner. Plays it to Anguiano. Anguiano's been very far forward up to now, and now he'll lay the ball off to Grimm so he can advance a bit. We'll see it again. And there is just no resistance at the moment from anybody for NTX. Dallas passing it around, moving the ball about where they please. Grimm again. Left-footed pass. He missed it mostly, but just let it roll through to Anguiano. Anguiano again. He's got players to pass to. He will wisely think better of a maneuvering, swashbuckling forward pass. And Dallas will just keep bouncing it around. Grimm. From Ibarra back to Ibarra. Ibarra again. Not the best of passes, but no harm, no foul. Luke Schreiner has all the space and time in the world. NTX hardly moving past midfield. Here's Ibarra. Gaijo. Wants to go long. It's a great ball into the middle. And the bounce just kind of gets away from Anguiano. Unfortunate that time. It was a good ball through. Positive ideas in the minds of these young Dallas Academy players. NTX searching for options. This looks onside, and there's a lot of space out here. Well, let's see what could come of this. It's Jack. Jack has an option to play it backwards. He will not go with the outlet pass. He'll go himself. He's going to play it through the middle, and a shot will come in. Oh, it's really not what he was hoping for, and that's an understatement. That was a chance for NTX to find themselves back in this one. Level the scoring. but they cannot take advantage, so the scoreline stays where it is. A little over midway through this first half. It is a dark, dark evening north of Dallas. North Texas Legends, by the way, coming from Denton, it's even farther north of here in Frisco. Very, very northern edge of what most would consider the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. Home of the University of North Texas, the Mean Green. Dallas suburb, college town. And that's given away a lot of gray shirts. Can they organize themselves? They cannot, is the resounding answer. So instead, Dallas have it back. They'll have to be a bit smarter, though. Starting to give the ball away in bad areas. Right side. That's a poor touch. He's going to win it back, though. That is Gaggio out there, I believe. Free kick to Dallas in midfield. They'll go backwards with it. Grimm to Ibarra. Ibarra predictably plays it to Schreiner. Schreiner out left. This is Anguiano. Schreiner again. Now it is Ramirez. Anguiano. Central midfields. Martinez. Anguiano. Threads the needle. That's a nice pass. Marquez through the center. Back through. Oh, and it was a good idea on the forward pass. Is that a foul? There it is. A little unlucky. I don't think it's anything cynical. There was contact. That we will give the ball right back to NTX. After that Dallas goal, things looked very promising. Match started to open up. Now it's closed back up completely, their run of play. We're back to where we were before. Interesting long ball. Had some intrigue. Nothing panned out. Here's Grimm. Mason Grimm through midfields. Couple of touches. Marquez. Probing pass. He'll play it backwards instead. Marquez. This is Schreider. Back to Marquez. And moved out to the right from Barran. Here's Gaggio. Oh, sorry, it's Grimm, I believe, there. Here's Schreiner. Nice turn. And Barran will get it back where it came from. Schreiner. Barran. No, sorry, Salazar. Through the center. It'll fall for Butell. Had the goal earlier on, about 10 minutes back. Anguiano. Salazar. Schreiner. Right side. This will be Grimm. Grimm has Barran in the center. He will play him now. Waited a little bit, but it still panned out. Not a great pass from Barran, but recovered. Schreiner. Schreiner. Forward touches on the dribble. Plays it out to the wing. There's space out there. Anguiano's service. Top of the box. Oh, it's such a poor touch. Unfortunate. That was a really gaping goal in front of FC Dallas. They could not finish it off. That really should have been two. Here's Grimm in the meantime. They'll try again, Dallas will. Schreiner. Now in midfield, it's Marquez. Grimm. He'll let it go. Gaggio centrally. Rey Marquez. A clever ball through. Butell. He'll move it out to the wide side. It is offside. Ball went in the back of the net. Won't count. Stays 1-0 FC Dallas. The offside flag was up on that far side. Well, I guess they will allow that. Referee has been a bit lenient with restarts of play. That one was almost like it was a goal kick. Well, how about this? Is this going to be onside? It is, and he's beaten the keeper. Will this count? Have they counted this? No, surely not. Let's see it again. See if this is offside. This touch is nice and just no one really follows him. He's got space out here. Is he on here? No, I think he is. Just a little bit offside. I don't think they're going to give this goal. It is a cool, collected finish. Yeah, so no goal there from North Texas Legends. Stays 1-0, FC Dallas 1, but they undergo a scare. It stays a clean sheet for now. NTX Legends, well, they had a chance. It wasn't offside by much. We'll have to keep going with that mentality, trying to get forward, catch Dallas sleeping a bit. This is offside again. Wasn't as much of a scoring chance, though. Less at stake. Grimm has it. Schreiner, who's seen probably half the touches of anybody on this Dallas team. The ball quite a bit, hasn't he? Now they've given it away, and NTX have it for a moment. Excellent intervention. This will be offside. There were two guys in the area. They were both beyond the last defender. They both wisely let it go. Mason Grimm. Dallas Academy, where Ricardo Pepe, Weston McKenney, Paxton Pomukal have come from, among many, many others. A lot of guys who are currently in Europe. Chris Richards, another example. See, Dallas knows how to develop quality young talent. Of course, it's a talent-rich area. This Texas North Division, or Texas North Conference, I should say, in the UPSL just alone has been so successful. A lot of that due to the youth. It's just so talented here. Well, here's some room to run. Marcus. Grimm, Marcus. Grimm. He's got to run to his right. He'll just go safely to Marcus. Now to the left, Schreiner. He had options. Didn't see any he liked. That's a really good searching ball through center of midfield. Marcus. Moved out to the right. Christian Gallo. Ball nearly given away. Dallas will keep possession, though. And maybe they have some space to get through here. Right side. They do have numbers. We'll have to turn it around again. Marcus orchestrating everything. Mason Grimm. Out to the left. One player to beat, Frangiano. And he tried to get past him. The dribble moves have been a bit flat for FC Dallas. They've been the better side so far. Good passing. Great possession. They're doing a great job recovering defensively like you just saw. Case in point. But if there's one thing you think their coaching staff is going to work on, I mean, I'd imagine it's beating a player off the dribble. It's getting around Legends defenders one-on-one. They've had chances on the wings. Foul here. That one looks like it went against maybe Rosendo. Yeah, for Dallas, they've been lacking that a little bit. Don't have the sufficient creativity to get around players. Having to rely on passes. And to be fair, passes like that are easy to rely on. I think it would have been, yeah, it was offside. They are going to raise the flag for that. Either way, it was simply dealt with by Juan Pablo. Slipping, stumbling, it's a foul. NTX free kick. Nearing minute 35, little over 10 minutes to play before we hit halftime. FC Dallas ahead 1-0. Guess they're going to have to redo this free kick. But NTX Legends, slowly but surely, they're working their way into the game. Getting the off chance going forward, well, that won't help. They do seem a bit nervous still, and to be fair, they just have to be a lot more efficient with their chances. They're much fewer than the ones Dallas have had. Still just down a goal, though. For all the possession that FC Dallas have had, Legends have defended admirably. And they really haven't given away many clear chances. The one goal was a pretty obvious one. Butell does a nice job to finish what was a fairly open goal. And another chance that was whiffed at in a similar position. But other than that, mostly half chances, a couple of shots from long distance. That's all that Legends have allowed. They've They've been much better defensively than that season-opening performance away at Racing. Good ball through. It looks onside. Referee agrees on the opposite end. This is Salazar, and it's backwards to Schreiner. Salazar again. Switches, Ibarra. Ibarra will venture for actually let it go. Gallo. Good ball through. Oh, and it's excellent defending. Had to be inch perfect, that intervention, and it was. So Dallas are going to start over at about midfield. That's where they'll throw it in from. Ibarra. All the way back. Cristian Gallo chases it. Gallo switches play to Schreiner on the ground. Schreiner likes to carry it forward in these moments. He's got so much space, you don't blame him. Ball through the air. Not creative enough to beat the back line. But could it find its way into Dallas possession again? It will. Ball is intercepted. Anguiano. Graham backwards. Schreiner. Good turn. Well, positive turn, but the touch wasn't great. And now coming the other way, this could be a one-on-one chance. Oh my goodness. Special, superb intervention on the defensive end. That is a fantastic tackle defensively. Ibarra was the one who came in and made the play. And that is a goal-saving tackle in all likelihood. Here's Marquez. Not a great touch last time. This time he'll get a second chance and he'll play it out to the right wing. There's a lot of space there and it's onside. It's still in bounds as well. He'll cross it across the middle and there's a lot of space there. Butell could not get a touch. Just about any touch would have worked from that range. This one's out of play on that far side. Out of touch for a Dallas throw-in. Well, Dallas continuing to create some chances, but they have not been lethal enough in front of goal. They do have the one goal. That's been it. Just Butchell's finish at about minute 20. Here's a chance for Gallo. Thought about a shot. He didn't rip it. Moved it out right. It's offside. And you saw very clearly the dismay of Cristian Gallo. He thought he had a really nice pass out to the wing, and he did. But of course it won't count. Offside is the decision. Dallas 1, NTX 0. And we're coming up on the end of the first 45 minutes. Danny Katula with you all here on Vader Media. Glad you're still with us. There's a long ball and there's a lot of space. Couple of players to aim for. He won't pass it to any of them. This is still Barran. Barran still has it. He'll play backwards now. Center of the park, Grimm. Gallo. Grimm again. Switched across. This is Ramirez. A little outside of the boot. Good pass. Marquez. Danger here. Back to Grimm. Grimm again. Marquez. Ramirez, I should say. Left side. Back to Grimm. Anguiano. Anguiano into the center, Mason Grimm. Even more centrally, that's Salazar. That's Grimm again. And he will bypass him. He'll play it through. It's a really nice ball. Butchell leaves it off, and that should be the second. It's not somehow. Was there a touch defensively? I think there was. It's a corner kick. Wow. Huge defensive play because that, again, really could have been the second goal. Butchell right before that replay starts does a really nice job just advancing the ball on a tight little touch. That nearly results in the second goal. Butchell has been involved in the few moments that have been really good for Dallas. Scored the first and then nearly assisting a second. 40 minutes in here, short corner. Ramirez. Ramirez beats one player. Across the goal line, sends it in. Isn't dealt with by Juan Pablo. Back post. Top of the box. Grimm wants it. Half volley. That's deflected. Could be offside. It is offside. This one, for good measure, is hit towards goal. by Baran, but that won't do him any good. Past the 40th minute, Juan Pablo and the Legends defense get away with one. That corner sequence, a strong one. The referee wanted to blow his whistle there, but he will play advantage. Here's Cody. Plenty of options. Playing through the center. Is this onside? If it is, it's a really golden chance. Oh, but it's off. It looked like it live. Although, I will say, one guy who doesn't agree, I think that's Miller up top. Coming through. Oh, my goodness. No one's going to stop him. He's going to go on the dribble all alone. Saved and parried out for a corner kick. That's excellent work for Juan Pablo. Should have been 2. And it's no fault of the attackers. It's a good ball by Daniel Barran. He came through from midfield. He just picked the ball up and kind of lifted his head, saw nobody there, and said, well, might as well take it on my own. This time, no short corner. Lifted into the center, and Juan Pablo again up to the task. Gave up the 1 goal about 20 minutes ago, but he has been strong ever since. Rey Marquez got the header initially, fell down, trying to recover. Can't quite do it. Miller. Laid off. Cody. Center of the park. Intercepted nicely. Good little touch to take it away. On the ball for a moment there was Harris. But now instead it's Anguiano. Forward for Marquez. Marquez in midfield. Grimm. Wants to switch. Just beats the defender in gray. Here's Gallo. Grimm. Forward for Barran. It's back to Grimm. Again, this patience from FC Dallas. They are unbothered. Undeterred right now. They lead 1-0. Doesn't seem like they're too urgent, too impatient to grab a second goal. Although they are looking forward in moments like these. Anguiano. Marquez. Through the center. Absolutely no one in the area. Salazar was somewhere close, but not on the side, it appeared. Header to Schreiner. Long touch takes him back. And he'll go forward to Marquez. Marquez. That ball is intercepted. Center of the park. Moved out to the left. Butell had it. Now it is Marquez again. Gets through a couple of players. Shoulders off. A strong challenge. Referee says get up farther forward. And he will again play advantage for NTX. Huge defensive intervention. And now here come Dallas. Could they come away with a shot here? Really nice step forward. Just to get to that ball. Looked like Rosario. Or Rosendo, sorry. This is another foul. Could see a card pulled out here too. Looked like it could have been denial of a promising opportunity. 44th minute. Let's see what the referee decides. I don't think he'll pull out any cards. No disciplinary action yet. Card-free match up until now. Just a few odd fouls here and there. Well, on a warm night here in northern Dallas, still 1-0 for FC Dallas Academy over NTX Legends. And we mentioned the first team is playing an MLS contest tonight. That one is currently 1-1. Just a few minutes to go. Here's Legends. They can't get anything there. They wanted a corner. They won't get it. So about 1 minute left before we hit halftime, and over in the city of brotherly love at Subaru Park, Chester more specifically, in that Philadelphia area. 1-1 as I mentioned. Philadelphia Union with a goal from Sullivan early on, and then Alan Velasco has been really strong this season, the Argentinian striker. He gets the equalizer. Both those goals coming in the first half, and we're just getting word now that in these last couple of seconds, it's 2-1 for Dallas away from home. So positive news for those who are FC Dallas fans. Of course, you imagine there's quite a few of those, being that it's the Academy in action tonight. That is, of course, the goal for every one of these guys in red. They want to be on that first team sooner or later. That's why they're here. Of course, they've got the talent to dream that big. Not sure who the second goals come from, but Dallas is leading Philadelphia 2-1 now in Major League Soccer. Right wing now could be a chance for Dallas Academy to also grab their second here right before we hit halftime. Grimm. Backwards, nothing doing there. See how much the referee wants to add in this first half. Long ball, nothing. Juan Pablo's there. Referee does check his watch halfway through the first minute of first half stoppage. Can't imagine there's anything more than 2, maybe 3 minutes. It is high into the night sky. Does find a great target. Out of play though. That header did not stay in to touch. And that is going to do it. First half whistle blows. We are over with. In the first 45 minutes, FC Dallas Academy will take a 1-0 lead into the halftime team talk. That'll be it for us for now. In a quarter hour, check back in with us. Don't go away. Don't leave your screen. You are listening to live coverage of Vader Media's presentation of UPSL Premier Division Soccer with myself, Danny Katula, and the whole Vader Media crew. We'll be right back. Stick with us for the second half of action to figure out if FC Dallas takes this one or NTX gets their first points of the season. See you guys then.
Today's game with all the energy, FC Dallas Academy, the Academy of... And after checking his watch, he blows his whistle and the match, I believe, coming back from an offside position. Good advance, back to Nairobi. Nairobi with the pass to the center, and it's in! Goal from FC Dallas Academy, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderfully crafted play from left to... Good shoot from the distance. Parker Lachlan. It's in with Nairobi. Nairobi Vargas with the pass, the opportunity for Varane, the pass, and the goal. Another one for FC Dallas Academy. 27 minutes of the first half. There goes the cross, the header, and another one. The fourth goal in the match so far. Going with Obina. Obina, one-on-one situation. He shoots, and today, and here comes the Frisco kids yet again for the fifth one. Good shot, and it's in! The fifth one, ladies and gentlemen. Jared Salazar, number 30. Here comes the corner kick at the end of the first half. It's right to be an Olympic. It's a cross towards the far post, the header, and it's in! The first goal run from Nairobi. Nairobi with the recovery. Vargas Valerio for the save. And it's in! Nairobi! Amazing run, amazing recovery. Nairobi did everything right. Good one. Let's see what Vivo Calderon can do. Salazar now. Of the second half. 23 more minutes to go. Green with the shot. Parker Lachlan with... Here comes Mason Green with the shot. Oh, so close. FC Dallas Academy defeated 6-1 Texas Spurs. 1. Today's game with all the energy, FC Dallas Academy, the Academy of... And after checking his watch, he blows his whistle and the match... I believe coming back from an offside position. Good advance, back to Nairobi. Nairobi with the pass to the center. And it's in! Goal from FC Dallas Academy, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderfully crafted play from left to... Good shoot from the distance. Parker Lachlan up! It's in with Nairobi. Nairobi Vargas with the pass, the opportunity for Varan, the pass, and the goal. Another one for FC Dallas Academy. 27 minutes of the first half. There goes the cross, the header, and another one. The fourth goal in the match so far. Going with Obina. Obina, one-on-one situation. He shoots and today, and here comes the Frisco kids yet again for the fifth one. Good shot, and it's in! The fifth one, ladies and gentlemen. Jared Salazar, number 30. Here comes the corner kick at the end of the first half. It tried to be an Olympic. It's a cross towards the far post, the header, and it's in! The first goal. Run from Nairobi. Nairobi with the recovery. Vargas Valerio for the sixth. And it's in. Nairobi. Amazing run, amazing recovery. Nairobi did everything right. Good one. Let's see what Vivo Calderon can do. Salazar now. Of the second half. 23 more minutes to go. Green with the shot. Parker Lachlan with... Here comes Mason Green with the shot. Oh, so close. FC Dallas Academy defeated 6-1 Texas Spurs. 1. Today's game with all the energy, FC Dallas Academy, the Academy of... And after checking his watch, he blows his whistle and the match... I believe coming back from an offside position. Good advance, back to Nairobi. Nairobi with the pass to the center. And it's in! Goal from FC Dallas Academy, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderfully crafted play from left to... Good shoot from the distance. Parker Lachlan up! It's in with Nairobi. Nairobi Vargas with the pass, the opportunity for Varan, the pass, and the goal. Another one for FC Dallas Academy. 27 minutes of the first half. There goes the cross, the header, and another one. The fourth goal in the match so far. Going with Obina. Obina, one-on-one situation. He shoots and today, and here comes the Frisco kids yet again for the fifth one. Good shot, and it's in! The fifth one, ladies and gentlemen. Jared Salazar, number 30. Here comes the corner kick at the end of the first half. It tried to be an Olympic. It's a cross towards the far post, the header, and it's in! The first goal. Run from Nairobi. Nairobi with the recovery. Vargas Valerio for the sixth. And it's in. Nairobi. Amazing run, amazing recovery. Nairobi did everything right. Good one. Let's see what Vivo Calderon can do. Salazar now. Of the second half. 23 more minutes to go. Green with the shot. Parker Lackland with. Here comes Mason Green with the shot. Oh, so close. FC Dallas Academy defeated 6-1 Texas Spurs. 1. Today's game with all the energy, FC Dallas Academy, the academy of. And after checking his watch, he blows his whistle and the match. I believe coming back from an offside position. Good advance back to Nairobi. Nairobi with the pass to the center. And it's in! Goal from FC Dallas Academy, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderfully crafted play from left to. Good shoot from the distance. Parker Lackland up. It's in with Nairobi. Nairobi Vargas with the pass, the opportunity forward, and the pass, and the goal. Another one for FC Dallas Academy. 27 minutes of the first half. There goes the cross, the header, and another one. The fourth goal in the match so far. Going with Obina. Obina, one-on-one situation. He shoots, and today, and here comes the Frisco kids yet again for the fifth one. Good shot, and it's in! The fifth one, ladies and gentlemen. Jared Salazar, number 30. Here comes the corner kick at the end of the first half. It tried to be an Olympic. It's a cross towards the far post. The header, and it's in! The first goal run from Nairobi. Nairobi with the recovery. Vargas Valerio for the save. And it's in. Nairobi. Amazing run, amazing recovery. Nairobi did everything right. Good one. Let's see what Vivo Calderon can do. Salazar now. Of the second half. 23 more minutes to go. Green with the shot. Parker Lackland with. Here comes Mason Green with the shot. Oh, so close. FC Dallas Academy defeated 6-1 Texas Spurs. 1. Today's game with all the energy, FC Dallas Academy, the academy of. And after checking his watch, he blows his whistle and the match. I believe coming back from an offside position. Good advance back to Nairobi. Nairobi with the pass to the center. And it's in! Goal from FC Dallas Academy, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderfully crafted play from left to. Good shoot from the distance. Parker Lackland up. It's in with Nairobi. Nairobi Vargas with the pass, the opportunity forward, and the pass, and the goal. Another one for FC Dallas Academy. 27 minutes of the first half. There goes the cross, the header.
Welcome back, folks. Halftime is over with, and we're just about ready to get the second half underway. Danny Catula alongside you all here on this Vader Media presentation of the UPSL Premier Division. Texas North Conference, to be more specific. Two teams at opposite ends of the table, and just about the way that you might have thought it would go as far as looking at it on paper, the standings. That's the way it went in the first half. A lot of control of the ball, much possession, a lot of positive passing and control from FC Dallas Academy. North Texas Legends not so much, but they did spring their counterattacks in their particular moments. They had a few off chances, and they've really done a really good job defensively more than anything, keeping Dallas from controlling the play. Saw it a few times on loop over the halftime break. That 6-1 win last time against Texas Spurs, and they haven't been able to replicate that offensive prowess. NTX doing a good job on the defensive end. We're underway in the second half, and as we get going here, we do want to let you know, I told you before at around the 82nd minute of the Philadelphia-Dallas match that a second goal had gone in. Came in from, let's see, I believe it was Paul Arriola, and so he knocks in the second one, but it doesn't count. They go to a video review, and they say he handled the ball in the build-up, so a handball on Arriola, no goal, and so the match is going to end agonizingly for Dallas fans at 1-1 against the third best team in the Eastern Conference in MLS. So Dallas would have had 3 very important points. They just finished with 1. They've got a game in hand on Sporting KC behind them, but they're only 2 points ahead. They are in that very last playoff spot in 9th position so far. So that catches you up on the MLS side of things. Free kick in the meantime going the way of NTX. They're in gray, moving from right to left. Now we've switched sides if you're just joining us. FC Dallas Academy, away side on paper, but effectively a home match. They're at their home stadium, Dr. Pink Stadium, here in Frisco, Texas. They're going to move from the left to the right. This is just offside by a hair, not by much, but it is the right decision, it looked like, from the assistant referee. See, Dallas gets let off the hook a bit. Meanwhile, other matches that might be of interest, we've got the U.S. Open Cup final in the United States as well. Into Miami, big story there. They are without really any of their Barcelona former stars, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, and Lionel Messi, of course, the most important of the 3. None of them in the starting 11. It's showing Houston Dynamo are up 2-0 at halftime over there in Miami. That is Drive Pink Stadium, not to be confused with where we're at tonight, Dr. Pink Stadium. Awfully close, but in 2 very different locations. Here north of Dallas, Dallas Academy on the ball, and this is a really promising chance. Is it onside, though, left side? It is going to end up wide of the goal anyway. I think they would have counted that, though. That was Stetson Buttrell who was in the area, and he really could have scored that time, just pushed it wide. Had the right idea to go for the far corner. Juan Pablo, the goalkeeper for NTX Legends. Don't think he would have been able to do much about that were it on target. It wasn't, though, in the end. So back to the other number 32, also a goalkeeper. Funnily enough, that is Lopez. In the center of the park, Mason Grimm has it. It'll be turned out to the right. Plenty of space to work in out here. Cristian Gallo gets forward. It's a good pass. Ramirez across the face, and it is picked up before it could be dropped into the back of the net. Juan Pablo is ready. Long ball. This looks like it's on. Oh, but what's happened here? Oh, that's the worst thing you want to see in this scenario. Just pulls up, he's got a cramp or something like that. The attacker there on the right side, oh. I mean, there's no good time to pick up an injury, but, I mean, he was off to the races, and you wondered why as he first started to pull up. You thought maybe he was offside, but he was on. He was absolutely onside. That ball was going to stay inbounds. He had a chance to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper. That would have been a glorious moment for NTX. Chance to tie this one up. And instead, an injury to the attacker there. Couldn't quite see who it was. It's far from us at this angle, but Oh man, no matter what team you're supporting tonight, that is just an unfortunate one to see. I hope he's okay. The way it looked felt like maybe it's just a cramp. Of course, cramps don't feel good in the moment, but much less damaging than something like a muscle injury. And he does get up fairly quickly, which would support the hypothesis that that is maybe just cramping, just a little bit of fatigue. You hope he's going to be okay and it's nothing serious. But it brings up an interesting situation now. I think they are going to try and ready a change. Yeah, have they already made it? I think they have. They're going to bring on a new striker. So that will be the end of the night for the right winger for now. Let's say it's Stanley out there. I think we've got some incorrect numbers, and of course, we don't really have complete lineups. We don't have subs either, so I apologize for that in advance. We cannot tell you who is coming in off the bench. We were not provided that information. So 51st minute, unfortunate event, not only because of the injury, but because it cost a really positive breakaway chance being left in the dust. From a Legends perspective, FC Dallas Academy happy to get off the hook a little bit. The matches you might be interested in elsewhere outside of the country. The Copa Libertadores. Well, we'll come back to that. Potential chance here to turn it. Yeah, Butell had a bit of space for a moment. Couldn't quite get it turned. In the Copa Libertadores, the semi-final. It's the first leg over there, and it's Fluminense and Internacional. Internacional, many might know, has an American on that squad. It's two Brazilians in this semi-final. The other side is U de Quito in Ecuador, and the Argentinian side, Defensa y Justicia. But one finalist will be Brazilian, and it'll either be Fluminense or Internacional. They're both level at 1 early in the second half, 48th minute there. And Johnny, the American central midfielder who's been capped for the United States, he is in the starting 11 for Internacional. And sorry, just to correct myself, Libertadores semifinal on the other side, Boca Juniors and Palmeiras. Sudamericana is where U de Quito and Defensa Justicia played their semifinal earlier today. The Quito side won 3-0, so they are well on their way to qualifying. Throw to come for NTX. Actually, there might be a free kick here. We'll see what. Yeah, they're going to put this one on the ground, make it a set piece. Not a whole lot of difference in that area of the pitch. Then you've got in CONCACAF in Central America, Copa Centroamericana, Central American Cup quarterfinals. Winner of these ties will qualify automatically for the CONCACAF Champions Cup, which replaces the CONCACAF Champions League that's been played up until this year. That's of note because if FC Dallas were to qualify, I think the only way now would be via MLS Cup. This could be one of the teams they could play, any of these teams who qualify. There's 6 teams out of Central America that will go. That's the largest number that's ever been given to the Central American region. And a bit of a surprise, a Nicaraguan team, Real Estelí. They're leading the Costa Rican and Central American giants, Deportivo Saprissa, 1-0 at home. Really surprising that they even made it out of their group. But now they look like they could be on their way to finding themselves into CONCACAF Champions Cup football next year. That's a bit of an underdog story, interesting to follow. Again, 1-0 that score, 81st minute over there. Then later on, 2 giants in the region, Comunicaciones Cremas in Guatemala. They will face Club Herediano, also of Costa Rica. And then just kicking off, Colorado Rapids and Vancouver Whitecaps. Enough of that elsewhere. We're back to things here in the UPSL. And we haven't had much happen in these first 10 minutes of the second half. FC Dallas Academy, much like the first half, very content to hold on to possession. They're not really chasing a second goal. They feel comfortable on the ball at the moment. Maybe a couple of errors as they get into these attacking areas of the pitch have squandered them from getting that second goal that would start to put the nail in the coffin. NTX, for their part, really getting a touch to the ball, much like half number 1. And a replay of the first half is really not what Legends would like. A good performance for them based on who they're playing. A gritty performance. Positives to take away, but they'd like to have a little bit more say in how this second half is played stylistically. Just weren't really able to put their brand of soccer on that first half, and now this could be a chance. It slipped through beautifully. Nice turn, and there's space, but it is not taken advantage of, to say the least. That one's going to go well wide on the effort from Anthony Ramirez. 56th minute in this one. Still 1-0. That's the score we've had since minute 19 or so, when a very calm Stetson Butell knocked the ball into his top left corner. His reaction was maybe the most interesting part of all of it. I mean, he just stood there, no follow through at all, just hit it into the corner, turned around, high-fived a teammate, and calmly walked back to his post to start the match again. It was nothing special for Butell. And I mean, sometimes you kind of expect the flashy celebrations from a striker these days, but at the same time, I think that's the mark of a striker who really just knows he's good, he's confident, not overconfident, and just expects to score from those areas. That is Stetson Butell by the looks of it. This one stayed in bounds while still in possession for Dallas, and now it goes out of play. No, actually, they're going to rule that while Dallas had it over there on the touchline, it was Gaijo, that it went out of play then. So that's why NTX get the throw. Can't keep it for long, although it's a bad pass. And look at this, there could be space. Good challenge to win it back by Grimm. Weird deflection. It took all the sting out of the pass, so no trouble for Victor Gomez. Schreiner's got it. He is going to move it out to the left. Anguiano. Defending far side, throw in to come. Backwards. Schreiner has it. A couple of options. He'll play safe. Ibarra. It's been the name of the game. Very safe, possession-based play for FC Dallas. Ibarra. Marcus. Centrally. That's a good touch to move it out to the right side. So much space for Gaijo. Plays it back through. Gonna skip Grimm. It'll go all the way through. Cross up. Oh my goodness. Right through the middle. And there's just nobody there in a red shirt somehow. Seemed like there were plenty of players around. There's nobody quite in the right position. They'll try again. Good switch of play by Grimm. Nice vision to look up and see across the way. Schreiner. Now here's a switch to Ramirez. Plays it square. Could be a shot from here. Lifted through instead. Nice little kind of aerial ball. I mean, it wasn't that high in the air. It's kind of chipped up. But up to the task was the back line of Legends. So here's Dallas Academy trying again. Aerial ball. It's getting more and more clever from Dallas. They try to break down. Yeah, I mean, it's really two lines of four. Those midfielders are getting back their defending. That's their first priority, you can tell. Kind of been coached into this. They want to defend, they want to get the ball away, and that's fine and good. It makes sense against a potent attack, a calculated attack like FC Dallas. But at the same time, now when things open up, it could be trouble. Ball through, oh, that's disappointing is an understatement. Not the best of passes from Rey Marquez. Lacked some power. That's a foul anyway. Free kick for NTX. And the other problem for NTX with that defensive mindset is, as this game wears on, you get to maybe 15, 20 minutes left to play. You have to start to think about changing things because, of course, you're down the one goal. I mean, I guess, aside from the goal differential argument, you don't want to lose by more than one goal. It's A 1-0 loss doesn't do you much good. Well, here's an interesting challenge. It looks fair, and I think the referee will allow it to be fair. It's actually a really good challenge as well to win the ball. We'll see it one more time. Let's see how fair this challenge is. Yeah, for me, I mean, he wins the ball, does a really good job. And as we hit 60 minutes, that really is one of those moments, especially with, you think about academy guys, inexperienced players at this level, playing against adults. So easy to miss that challenge just by a fraction, just by a hair, and now you give up a penalty. The whole complexion of this match changes instead. Really controlled, smart defending, precise defending as well. And so it stays 1-0. Ball comes through, Gaijo. He will kind of shank one into the center, almost still worked out for him. NTX clears. Ibarra heads it across. Schreiner. And on the right side, this one played into the center. Gaijo had the right idea. Execution wasn't great, and he was a little bit disengaged after the missed pass. And now the opening he's left on that left side, well, almost materialized. This could still be something. Nice job by Dallas just to slow down that Legends attack, and they will win the ball back now. Nice patience. Buttrell leaves it off. Grimm. Could be off to the races. Plays it through. Baran. He finds Grimm. Right side, that is Gaijo. Salazar. Great ball through. Is this on? It is, well, won't matter. It was off though, I believe. Yeah, it was. So they'll move it forward where the offside infringement was committed. Also do want to let you know, I've been informed that the striker who's come on to replace the injured striker from before, that's BJ. Again, wish I had a last name for you, but we do at least know BJ is the attacker, I'm told, who has come in as that required injury replacement. He is supposedly wearing the number 1. You see him up top now. Nearly it's Zamora who came off. Minute 62, now into the 63rd. And FC Dallas Academy still just trying to unlock the keys, solve this puzzle that is the NTX Legends backline. I think really since Fordo SC, who defended mostly by attacking more than anything. Dallas have not faced a defense that's been quite this stout, this difficult to break down. It's causing them a little bit of confusion, I think. They just don't feel concerned. It seems like they're very content, very comfortable at the moment with the way things are. Which you could say maybe as a fan you wish they would go forward and score more, but I think from a neutral perspective is, I think, a promising sign of just where these guys' heads are at. That's a beautiful ball through. Should be a one-on-one. This could really be goal number 2. Oh, it's a great save. Second effort. That is gonna find its way in. They tried to clear it off the line. They couldn't. Juan Pablo is so much distressed. He's so disappointed. It's really not his fault. And it's a double now. The brace for Buttrell. And in both goals, both scenarios, his celebration underwhelming. Seems pleased with himself, and that's about it. That's a decent first effort, a little bit too close to the keeper. Second effort, can't say that at all. He places it perfectly. Juan Pablo is there for the first save. Second one, he had no way of saving. Neither goal has been his fault tonight. But Buttrell just had zero resistance. Well, we're going to see a few changes en masse. Hopefully we can figure out who those are. Our producers are going to be working a little bit extra to try to figure this out. It looks like 4 changes, maybe 5. That's a lot. I think it's the whole back line has been changed. And if I'm not mistaken, Buttrell's off as well, so His last action is a second goal of the day. He's got both goal contributions for both sides tonight. And in minute 65, NTX, their job just got that much harder. So let's see who we can confirm for you. Emmanuel Radilla, you see in front of your screen, he's on the right wing now. He's going to come in, and he's going to see the ball quickly. He'll play the ball through, and look at this. Along the goal line, will it stay in? It will for now. Play it backwards. Anguiano's still in there. Now that is going to be Michelin Murphy. He's a midfielder who's made his introduction. And played across by Ramirez. Left wing, back to Ramirez. Anthony Ramirez. To the left wing. It's awfully dark over there. Can't tell you who that is for now. But this is Murphy. Salazar. Again, Jared Salazar. Chasing it down. Ramirez. Now this ball's down the left. There is a lot of space here. Cross could come in. Cut back. Cross is into the air. Oh, there were so many players, too, at the back post unmarked. Murphy. This is Schreiner, who's still in the match. Fixture for this team. This will be let through. Murphy tried to play it in that time, and the pass was too long for Radilla. NTX will try and break the other way. Can't do it. Bad touch. Here's Murphy. Center of the park. Ramirez. Great ball through. It was nice vision to try and find him. Manuel Radilla from the right wing made his move to the center. Also, you see in the center of the park, replacing Butell, is Angel Medrano. So Medrano's in the center. He's playing that number 9 role. He's wearing 39. 37 is Emmanuel Radilla. Other side, here comes NTX. 67th minute, 2/3 of the way through. This would be a great time to get one back, cut the lead in half. And he's still on the ball there on that far side, still keeping it in. No cross can come in. Excellent defending on that far side. And now could Dallas break? This is Medrano. Medrano lays it off, played through. This looks onside. Radilla has space, cuts to the interior, plays it back out to the right. And it's back across the face of goal. It's cleared away by the right foot of Juan Pedro. And chasing it down, he's got some work to do. Wow, that's a perfect pass as well. Perfectly weighted. That is Aiden Basil who's come in. Some fun hair there on number 47, Basil. Who else is out there? Looks like Ismail Nieves is wearing the 40 there. It is out of play. I want to say that touched. Oh, it looked like it might have touched Dallas last. It'll be a Dallas goal kick instead, though. And so this is Schreiner. Moved out wide. One of the many substitutes. It is Medrano. Into the center. It is Salazar. Inside, what could come of this? Well played through. Well, not the best of touches from Radilla. Ramirez won it back for a moment. Had a couple of touches on it. Couldn't keep it alive. And TX clear it. It's a Dallas throw-in. There's Patacake with the ball at the moment. That's a bad touch. And the ball given away. Legends have it back. Right side, long throw-in up the line. That's what you teach your players to do from a very young age. Just get it up the line and see if something good happens. Well, and it did. You position yourself a little better, get to move up the pitch that way. That's exactly what happens for NTX on that occasion. All thrown in. Good touch forward, now played backward. There's some space there on the back line for North Texas. Ball comes through, headed away by Basil. Oh, a bad giveaway by Schreiner. Coming the other way. Good touch inside. Could a shot come away from this? Well, that's a really strange challenge. Couple players end up on top of each other. No harm, no foul. No whistles will play on. Ball out to the left. does find its target. Played back centrally. This should be Nieves. Out to the right. Is it too long? No, it's perfectly weighted. That's picked up nicely by Radija. Has an option behind him. Try a couple step overs. He'll go straight at it. Good cross. Couldn't be corralled. NTX can't counter. Might have a second chance though. That was a good touch, but excellent defending to stay home. Schreiner. That's a foul. It'll go against Murphy. Michelin Murphy. And we'll have a substitute now too as we hit minute 70. NTX just kind of running out of time at the moment. See who's coming off there. That is Damien. Damien is off. Who's in? Who could say? But in midfield, number 23, Damien's day is done. Again, 2-0 to score. FC Dallas on top of NTX Legends. Glad you've joined us for it. Some quality UPSL action. NTX really punching above their weight, what I think most would have expected them to do tonight. With the talent Dallas have, easily could have been a much more distant scoreline by now. And Dallas would still like to run up this score a little bit, make sure they confirm this win. That's a really nice pass through. The shot left a little to be desired. Juan Pablo, to be fair, makes a nice save. Well, how about this tricky touch? 3 or 4 in a row from Ramirez. Goodness, that is a show. Putting on a dribbling and juggling clinic. Murphy will move it out left in the meantime. And Ramirez again after the tricky play. Plays it through the center, couple of bounces. That should be 3. Oh, it's off the post. Careens off the crossbar. Stays 2-0. NTX still not finished. Just a pair of goals, and they're back in this. They've got 20 minutes or so to try and make that happen. The crossbar helping them out on that occasion. Juan Pablo, the goalkeeper, has made some heroic moves between the sticks. And they're just not going away quite yet. Here's a foul. It'll be a free kick for Legends. Let's see this one more time. Excellent ball through. Just controls it. First time touch. That's everything you want to do when you're in that position. Hard to fault the attacker that time. Oh, what's happened there? That's strange. That's a NTX player who I think went to try to retrieve the ball and hurry up the play. This is something that, you know, as the match goes on and your team's winning, especially by multiple goals, you start to say, all right, well, you know, we'll just let the time waste, and the other team responds by saying, well, I'll go get the ball and speed it up for you. But has he injured himself while trying to go win the ball and bring it back? I mean, that was completely out of the run of play. Referee did signal a moment ago that he's stopping his watch more or less for this. Obviously, of course, the match time officially keeps going. But by his count, we're going to probably have these 1 or 2 minutes just added on in stoppage time. And this could be 4 or 5 minutes at the end of things that Dallas will still have to hold on. The score as you see on your screen. And this one, well, the trainer just kind of stretching him out, that left leg. Kind of hard to tell on this one. He's down a little bit longer. You just fear it could be something a bit more serious, although still the hope is that it would be a cramp there. Yeah, he's very much favoring the right leg. Take him off over the goal line there. He's under his own power, although again, very much relying on his right leg to keep him upright. Well, that'll be the end of his day. So a couple of attacking injuries on the NTX side of things will force them into some changes. Had one about 15-20 minutes ago as well. All right, so quarter hour to go, and then of course we'll have a decent dent of stoppage time to add to that number. And just in the corner of your screen is where we'll restart things. Not sure if we're going to have a dropped ball that will go back to NTX. I think Dallas had possession when they stopped the play, so you imagine Dallas would get to continue from about that spot where Murphy is. I think that's what we'll do. In fact, it actually won't even be a dropped ball. It's just an indirect free kick. Not sure why that is, but back in play. Ball comes through. Cross came in from Radija. Didn't have much direction. Anguiano couldn't hold on. This is a perilous situation for NTX. Gotta get forward pretty often now as the match wears on. And really their strength has been in their defense up until now. Murphy goes down, no foul. Keep playing. The goalkeeper's off his line a little bit. Just wondered if it's BJ up there, if he might just take a shot, have a go at goal, try to chip the keeper. Of course, much more difficult to pull off than it is to suggest it here. That one's played across by Basil. The pass from Schreiner, it's Murphy. Murphy gives it away. Bad pass. Look at this, 2-on-2. Help arriving as well to the left. There's a foul and a free kick. Murphy gives it away. And NTX could have just been given a lifeline. They're going to play it quickly. The referee allows it. Look at this, a few players here. Ball played forward across the goal line, and that is a goal kick. NTX went quickly. Don't blame them. They had numbers. Might as well go for it. But it did not pan out. 77th minute. I think it'll be Schreiner to take this goal kick. He's just going to play it to Victor Gomez. Aiden Basil. Basil has Salazar. Jared Salazar out to the left side. Couple of bounces. And well, not the best of touches. I think he knew he was offside. And he will say that's why the touch was so poor. Of course, you never really know. And they will advance the ball quite high, I think. I don't know if that's really where the offside took place, but NTX get to kick it from there in any case. That one's out of play. Touch Dallas last. Legends throw. Minute 78. Time slowly ticking away from a North Texas perspective. Good ball in the center. And how if Dallas allowed this? Well, they want something. Not sure what it is they want, but it's a goal kick. Maybe they wanted a corner. They won't get it. NTX will not. So FC Dallas get the goal kick. And from here, I think it's a matter of just managing the lead they already have. See if they try to get forward. Well, they might have the space for it. Left side. Ball given away. Bad touch. NTX. Have they any space? They do have some, and they have a lot. Look at this. Well, this could be a chance. Ball played into the middle, and no one is there to collect it. Very unfortunate for the boys in gray. That was a chance. There was a lot of space for that cross, and it was a good cross as well. Here's this coming the other way. Dallas, could they get the third? The shot is all skied over the bar. High into the night air, and nowhere close to falling anywhere goalwards. And that was Salazar who tried that one. Really from that distance, should be testing the keeper, should be forcing a save. That was not the case. About 10 minutes to go and then stoppage. That's all NTX have left to try and rescue this. See, Dallas, meanwhile, are not quite the same swashbuckling selves they were earlier on in this one, but this could be the third. Look at this amount of space. Cross could come in. It does come in. Someone's gotten to it. Giano trying to win it back. Dallas will get it. Reina. Ramirez. That's blocked. Coming the other way, NTX, numbers and space. That's well offside. It wasn't very close. The run was for a couple of seconds earlier. Alright, well, both teams starting to open up a bit. NTX have to force the issue. Being down the 2 goals. I think they're going to make a change as well, a substitution. Just one, it looks like. Will they do it now? Yeah, they will. Looks like a defender coming off. Probably a more attacking option coming in. Imagine some tactical changes will come with this personnel move. And with the substitution, we're past 80 minutes, and we're back in play. Salazar, who had the golden chance earlier, completely missed it. He's going to play it across to Basil. There's one laid off. There's space for Salazar. And he'll switch it to Murphy. Michelin Murphy out to the left. Murphy sees it again. Forward, Salazar, couple of nice touches. Very positive play. Could Salazar make up for his mistake earlier? Oh no, he plays it back across. He's got it again. Right to the middle. Oh, it's skied over the bar a second time. This time Radija absolutely snatches at it. And it is bobbling a little bit. You see it off the ground. But I don't think that's much of an excuse. Radija should be scoring there. We hit 82 minutes and I mean, it could be 4 or 5 for Dallas, and that's just clear-cut chances. They are not scoring as effectively as they would like to. But all the same, it's a 2-0 lead in NTX Legends. For all the disappointment on the other side for Dallas in front of goal, they're still down 2 goals. That doesn't help them at all. And they're committing more numbers forward, NTX, and now they're getting the ball in positions like this. They really have to be more attack-minded, and they've done that in the past 10 minutes. Bad giveaway, though, picked up and going the other way. Center of the park. Nice job to come out and snatch it. Really had to stretch to do so, Ramirez. This one laid off, and this is Ricardo Vivo Calderon. Murphy. Through the air. High potential for a cross. The shot comes in. Oh, it's still not free. And the question that continues to resound is how? Great layoff for the cross. And that shot is just completely squandered. Hard to call it anything else. And, well, it's nowhere near the first time that's happened this evening. Dallas weren't really creating the chances they wanted to in half number 1. And half number 2, they've had the chances, they just haven't finished them. No matter for now. Their defense has held up and kept them 2 goals to the good. And TX still need a lot of help if they're going to make Dallas pay for these attacking miscues. That one was Nieves, who moves it out left. Now Murphy. This is Schreiner. Good central pass, lots of space. Oh, it was a nice attempt at the one-touch, but intercepted. This is Ramirez. Ball played through. There is space. And another chance. He goes down this time. And will we see anything here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe a little lucky to get away with it. I'd like to see another look at that. Oh, I think they might say it's offside. Yeah, that would make sense. I was going to say that is a genuine penalty chance. But because of the offside, of course, all of that's negated. Doesn't matter. Dallas still searching for a third goal that would well and truly end it. At this stage of the match, the way that the match has progressed, Hard to see NTX scoring even the 2 they need now, much less 3. Basel. 5 minutes and change, then stoppage. Murphy. He had the space to find Salazar. His first time touch. Goes out left to Nieves. Salazar again. Oh. Crafted ball through. Comes right back at him. That's offside. And just poor positioning, to be fair. Should be keeping himself onside in that situation. 85th minute. Dallas will certainly take it. It's a very short reintroduction of play. Basel out left. Nieves. Ramirez. Ball played in the middle. Ramirez again. Is this offside? No, it's... Yeah, it is. It's off. Looked like it in the moment, then the referee did blow his whistle after communicating with the assistant. Time continues to escape for NTX Legends. They need a lot of help. Something miraculous is what it would take. And that miracle grows ever bigger as the time passes. If the result holds, it'll be 3 straight wins for FC Dallas. They've really come back well after the loss to probably the title favorites at this point, Photo SC. They're perfect. 3-0. Ball sprayed out left. It's by the corner flag, stays in. Nieves has it over there. Laid off. Vivo. Played into the center, and that is not the touch that Ramirez wanted. And he has a little bit of time to himself over by the fence to just think about how close he might have been. Here's Basel. Center of the park. Ismael Nieves. Still with it. He gave it away. This long ball's across midfield. NTX still with life. Desperately trying to create something. 2 goals, it's not out of the question. Basel, he deals with that chance. But another throw-in will result for NTX. Danger is not over. Well, that's less than ideal touch. Basel has it. Again. Schreiner. Basel. Nieves. No, sorry, that's Murphy. Murphy had the forward pass potentially on to Anguiano, but instead goes out right. Coming into the center. Nice little give and go. Gets himself some space. That was opportunity from Radija. And now this is going to fall for Medrano. We'll have to cross it from here. Well, no, he went for goal instead, to the chagrin of Jared Salazar. Here's NTX, other direction. Long ball, no one's there. Basel claims it. Basel was skipped that time, was moved out left. And now he'll play it to Murphy. Anguiano. Adrian Anguiano. He lost it, but won't go anywhere helpful for Legends. It was Basel out left. Into the center of the park. Now it's at the top of the box, and well defended. NTX continue to keep any good chances out. Now to the right side, that could change. It's offside though. That's another thing that NTX have done admirably. not only they've defended well one-on-one, but as a unit, keeping their offside line very, very tight. They've kept Dallas offside a number of times, especially in the second half as they ventured forward more. It was Medrano who was caught in a advanced position on that occasion. A powerful header from Basil is going to put Dallas in pretty good attacking shape. Vivo Calderon was trying to get possession there, couldn't do it. Long ball, and it's too long. Picked up by Victor Gomez. Schreiner. Gomez. Tried to split the defenders, thought better of it. Not a place you want to lose the ball. Switch of play. Basil's going to run it down, gets there. Midfield. Turn. Plenty of space, plenty of players to aim for. This looks offside. And you saw him just look over to the linesman immediately before he even got on the ball. Kind of a guilty look. Hard to see from this far away, of course, but as you played the game for long enough, you know what look is coming. It's Medrano again who's off, second time in a row for Dallas. If it's me, I'd say it's maybe 5-6 minutes of stoppage time here. That's all that NTX Legends have left. Really only 4 or 5 of those left to go. We're about 1 minute in already to the stoppage. Schreiner, a little outside of the boot pass. A lot left to do for Gomez. He did it though. All cleared away, kept in play. Salazar was there. Center of the park, allowing it to run. Ramirez lost it. A couple of players there. Tag team to the defensive efforts. Foul, free kick goes the way of Legends. 92nd minute. 91 and a half are gone. Could the impossible be possible? Has to start now. It will not, as Basil has it back. Long ball through the air. Well, there was really only one guy in gray who could have picked it up, and that's exactly where the ball happened to travel. Ramirez on the pass from Nieves. Sent through the target like it was Medrano. This is Nieves. A loss that time. Anguiano. Didn't see the pressure around him. Murphy. Second effort, he will get through that first line of defense. 93rd minute. Dallas would like nothing more than to take the air out of the ball here. Third goal would seal it, but just holding on to possession would also do the trick. Nieves. Salazar leaves it off for Nieves again, right side, and just kind of waiting on it that time. Looked like Salazar. Chasing it, Medrano. Well, that is it. We played just 3 minutes of added time, and we are done here. FC Dallas Academy. They get the job done without too much difficulty. NTX Legends defend well, but not quite well enough against a very strong FC Dallas Academy side. Finishes 2-0 to the home side. Let's take a look at how we got there. Both goals coming. Or sorry, one goal coming in the first half. Second one comes later on. This is the first one. It's laid off and just smacked home. Doesn't even seem like an intentional layoff from Daniel Baran, but either way, right there, right place, right time. Stetson Buttrell, his first of 2, and then this the second contribution. First shot saved by Juan Pablo. Second one, no chance. Buttrell left, no doubt about it. 2 solid goals, good positioning goals. the type of goals that you want to be known for scoring as a number 9, as a striker, and Stetson Buttrell, with that positioning, well on his way to becoming one of the next top talents in this FC Dallas Academy side. Well, it's 2-0 again, the final. That will do it here for tonight's coverage of UPSL Premier Division Soccer in the Texas North Conference. FC Dallas stays second in the table, still chasing Foro SC, who knocked them off in the first match of the season. Meanwhile, NTX Legends stay in last. No points yet from just 2 matches. Plenty of time to try and turn things around. That's all from us. My name's Danny Kitula. For everyone here at Vader Media who makes these programs possible, I want to say thank you very much. And thank you to all of our audience for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, and be blessed.